Okay, so I have been here for the night, for the morning, saw the kids off to school for what little role I had in that. I luckily have had a cup of tea this morning. I have started a second cup of tea. What happened to that second cup of tea?
It's over here on the counter. Has been for a little while. And just yesterday when he got here, he told me, I always forget my tea.
So, yeah, even if I'm not in my own home, they just get left on the counter to eventually be drinking cold. And we are back on the road. We are going to be heading to the Sweetwater Wetlands Preserve to look for some crocodilians. And then after that, we'll probably be heading back to the house, playing with some of the flow toys and stuff, and just hanging out today. But yeah, let's go try and find some crocodilians and then have some fun. Actually, last night, I saw my first armadillo in the wild. In the middle of the night, crossing the road, trying not to hit it. But yeah, I've taken care of them forever. Just haven't had the opportunity to see them in the wild, and so now there's that, and we're gonna go for the gators. I think I've seen crocodilians in the wild on previous trips to Florida for like family, but I don't know. We'll find out.
Today? No, it's on the 18th. Huh. Okay. We'll see the gators. Okay.
Future Josh here. Realized that I forgot to introduce an important player for this part of the narrative. I'm here visiting Monkey, but one of his friends, his boyfriend, Sean, is here. Sean is a photographer that is actually taking us through the wetland, calling out animals, calling, species, all this stuff, identifying the bird songs, all that. It's great. It's awesome. He also has this small Moby Dick Ahab where he's trying to get a particular good shot of some birds, and we almost got it. And I almost got him. So enthused. Well, you'll see where I failed the video later. But we were so close to the Moby Dick and Ahab moment, and not only did he not get it, I did not get it. So, just wanted to get that introduction in there because he is a very important part of the enjoyment of the wetlands. That is making it to the vlog. Give me what I deserve. Come on. No.
Sounds like a sea ram going off.
Oh man. Oh. Gosh, I would hate going out and taking photos by myself now. You guys are making it more fun.
Dude, I will go anytime. Anytime.
These guys, one of their primary food sources is called an apple snail. Their long beaks are curved just perfectly to go into the snail and pull them out of the shell.
Yeah, okay.
Oh. Sorry, buddy, didn't mean to mess up your lunch.
I don't know if that's the same one. I don't think it's moved.
Which means the big one is gone. Bird on the coast.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
And anhinga. And anhingas are snake birds. Is what they call them.
There it goes.
See, with an anhinga, they have this like oil or something on their feathers where it keeps them afloat, but keeps them underwater at the same time. So they just skim the surface like a submarine that's right there under the water.
That's so cool.
That's pretty cool.
Love that. was that? Keep pulling my arm back. Gotta stop that.
I think you gotta get a little bit closer.
He's a professional. Let him do this.
Just a quick check-in. We just spent I don't know how long playing with the whips and the Diabolos and the little bit of poi and just so many different toys. Spent some time juggling. Monkey and I, as well as children, which is always fun. It's really amazing what kids can figure out if you just let them try and figure it out. After playing all those games, had pizza for dinner, got cleaned up, first actual shower in a couple days. Everything else has been water jugs and soap along the side of the highway at the rest stops. Back on the road, we got 3 hours. 3 hours to go tonight, getting up into Georgia. And then another player tomorrow. Plans are up in the air, but that seems to be how everything is. The one thing we had discussed to do in Florida here with Monkey was maybe some full-on trail hikes, maybe some anime-inspired restaurants. Instead, fun games. We did go to a wetlands to sightsee. Less of hiking, more of paved walk, but absolutely beautiful. So I got art. I got a present from one of the children, which is fantastic. So yeah, let's head out back on the road and get this done. Just quick addition, got halfway through pulling out before the door opened. Kids want to say bye. I love kids. Kids are fantastic. Another morning, another drive. We have just about an hour to get to our destination in Georgia. So yeah, gonna be a short one for the morning. I like these short morning drives. This is probably the longest short morning drive I've had this far, but still, it's not 5 hours. So yeah, we'll get downtown and see what's going on. Got downtown a bit early, so figured I'd, walk around, look at some stuff. We are not going to be playing our session today, and that is on me. I very much tried to get things prepared. I did work at Lofty Pursuits. I promise I did work. But just, my laptop that I brought is not very good. Wi-Fi even worse for its use. And so with the combination of a very slow computer needing to do all that, but then also like the library closes at our end time and we're gonna get like ushered out of the room a little bit early. So it's just not a good situation. And kind of like just this little message of maybe I shouldn't be working on this trip. Ooh. I love little libraries. I want one when I grow up. Don't know if it's gonna be for everyone, but I want a little library. That was a sidetrack, okay. But yeah, so eventually gonna meet up with our next player and figure out something else to do within their scheduling time. And yeah, just like the rest of the days, this is not what was planned, but it's gonna be what's gonna happen. So after meeting up at the library, we drove an hour out to Savannah, where we're going to do some very touristy things, probably the most touristy things that I'm going to be doing on this entire trip. And right now we are at the Bonaventure Cemetery, an old Victorian cemetery that for Cyber, all of this looks as they expect growing up here. I think this place is beautiful. So, just going to look around, respect it. Probably not get too much more footage in here just due to the nature of where we are. But yeah, we're gonna move on to some stuff afterwards, but I wanted to just go look at some heritage, some beauty, and yeah. It's a crying angel. Not a weeping angel, but a crying angel. We'll check back in a more Hollywood area. Yeah. So Cyber mentioned a place for ice cream downtown. Wasn't quite sure where it was. Said that people were always lined outside the door. Did not realize that he was talking to an ice cream addict. So now we're doing this. We have a line, but he set me up. I was going to default to a waffle cone until we found out that they had Cocoa Leopold's, which is hot chocolate over ice cream, and to go to Leopold's and not get something with a name in it almost seems like a sin now that I know. So we're getting that. So we've been in the car driving for a while now, trying to get out of Savannah. We have missed many particular turns. We're not going the direct...
Then make the third right turn.
The GPS wants us to take a turn. It's gotten to the point where we have fallen back on the GPS, and Cyber continues to tell it no, despite their choices having worked so well in the past.
It's gonna work out.
Please turn
It's gonna work out.
Then make the next right turn.
But we're not gonna do that. I'll probably check in when I'm gonna be driving again for the evening.
Turn right.
Thanks for watching the video. It was made with the support of our patrons over on Patreon, where you can see behind-the-scenes content and the development of our own TTRPG systems. If you're looking to join a game, head on down to the description where we have a link to our Discord. You can join long-form campaigns, short mini-series for bite-sized narratives, or quick dips into systems you don't want a long-term commitment to, or you can join our Tower of Taziok. Tower of Taziok is a 5th edition infinite dungeon with roguelite elements, legacy play, and downtime synchronous with the real world. After you form a house of patronage, every week that passes in your life, your character gets a week of downtime. Everything else you can check out milestoneplay.com. And yeah, thanks for watching. Let's get going.